The destruction caused is still visible. Burnt buildings are all that remain of Tuesday's attack that left at least 55 people dead.
Boko Haram is an ISIS-aligned jihadist group whose name directly translates to Western education is forbidden. Their aim is to purify Islamic practices in northern Nigeria. Boko Haram chooses to violently force their views onto people through terrorist attacks, killings, torture, and kidnappings. In April 2014, over 200 girls went missing from their boarding school in Chibok, Nigeria. Boko Haram claimed responsibility for the kidnapping. The tragic event spread across the globe, which led to a social media campaign to #BringBackOurGirls.
Resulting international outcry is what Boko Haram is best known for, but viral campaigns do little to enact real change. The story and significance of Boko Haram goes beyond this one event and beyond this hashtag. The incident in Chibok is just one example of how Boko Haram targets women. Motivated by their ideology that women are subordinate to men, the group commits violence against women, including preventing access to education, abduction, forced conversions to the Islamic faith, psychological, physical, and sexual abuse, forced labor, and other acts of violence. Despite living under conditions of gross human rights abuses, some women who escape Boko Haram choose to rejoin. For some, Boko Haram is able to provide economic opportunities and a level of autonomy not available in their local communities. Other women are shunned by their communities for having lived under Boko Haram, and when they attempt to return home, are left with no other option but to rejoin. The phenomenon of women rejoining Boko Haram reveals failures in Nigerian society which are motivating some to turn towards extremism. Boko Haram targets those in communities with high poverty rates, which lack access to education, social services, and employment opportunities for its recruitment effort. Beyond the struggle to provide for their citizens, the Nigerian government and military are responsible for committing numerous human rights violations in their efforts to combat Boko Haram. Before 2015, the government frequently used mass punishment for communities where Boko Haram militants were found. Cases of killings, tortures, and destructions of private property were common. Yet, no officials have been held responsible. The government has made efforts to negotiate peace, primarily through an amnesty deal and the creation of rehabilitation programs. Yet, there are a number of legal concerns surrounding these deals as they lack transparency, violate international law, and norms of justice and victims' rights. Many of those who have entered into rehabilitation programs have been unable to be released, while individuals who fail to qualify for leniency programs are often detained indefinitely or incarcerated without evidence or prospect for trial. To address the human rights violations surrounding this conflict with Boko Haram, the following must occur. The international community must provide support to at-risk communities and hold the Nigerian military accountable for human rights abuses. Nigerian judicial and military systems need to be reformed and provided with more support. The Nigerian government needs to work with local communities to determine what a peace deal with Boko Haram and reintegration of ex-militants will look like.